All right, time now 9:44. This Tuesday, recreational marijuana becomes legal in Minnesota for adults 21 and older. People will be allowed to have 2 pounds of marijuana at home and up to 2 ounces of cannabis out in public. And while it's up to individual cities whether or not marijuana can be used in public, statewide, it is not allowed while driving, on federal property, or in virtually all indoor public places or workplaces. So how is the law enforcement community preparing for this big change? Joining us now is Sheriff Kevin Torgerson, Sheriff of Olmsted County and longtime member of the Minnesota Sheriff's Association. Good morning, Sheriff. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Leah. Good to be with you.
We know that there's been so much debate over this. We know in large part law enforcement is against this. That aside, it's happening Tuesday. So how are you and other sheriffs across the state preparing your deputies and your staff for this change?
Yeah, well, it's the first thing was just really starting to understand the law. There's a couple of things that come out when you have legislative changes, especially big ones like this, is what's the legislative intent? What are they trying to do? And then how does it actually work on the street? How does it actually work for the deputies? And that's what we're trying to sort through, not only with ourselves and the chiefs of police, but also the County Attorneys Association. So for us in Olmsted, we had a meeting again on Friday with our county attorney and some of their members and our corrections staff, just trying to sort it out. And how are we going to enforce what we can and, use caution where we have concerns.
Right, and we know, as I mentioned, people will be allowed to have 2 pounds at home, but 2 ounces away from home. Let's use a common traffic stop as an example. Yeah. How is that going to change? Whether do you have to smell it in order to ask someone about it? If you see some ounces, how do you know if it's 2 ounces or 4 ounces?
Well, that's the trick, and we're trying to determine that. So, okay, what is 2 ounces? How do you look and see what 2 ounces is? If somebody has it in the console of their car and you can see it, roughly 2 ounces is enough, about the size of an adult male's hand, maybe bigger than a tennis ball. Not quite a softball size. So that's a rough estimate. Obviously, 2 ounces, you have to weigh it. And 2 pounds, when you look at that, it's a large football. So larger than an NFL football and bigger than that yet. So how do you determine that? Again, that's the trick. So to get into that, yes, the odor of marijuana, very distinct. I think people that have been around it know how different that is from cigarette smoke. It has a very distinct odor. So that's one on a traffic stop. And then secondly, obviously, then it's going to be the impairment, driving behavior and the behavior of the individual. And obviously, if it's present, that's going to allow the officer to take some extra steps. And again, it's like alcohol. It's nothing different there. A cigarette or a vape pen or anything like that in your vehicle, available and accessible while you're driving. So it's no different than alcohol as far as that goes. So I think the big piece of this, we're trying to educate our officers and deputies and troopers. We also need to educate the public, and I appreciate the opportunity here. Maybe somebody's going to listen a little bit.
What does this mean for canine teams? Are they going to be even busier and in higher demand?
Well, canines can't, we're not going to be able to use those that can still or are trained to detect marijuana, because marijuana is illegal. So they're only supposed to be able to search for illegal substances. So any canine teams, canine handlers and dogs that are still able and only trained to smoke marijuana or smell marijuana are basically retired. They're done. So for our office, for the last 5 years, anticipating this, we've been training the dogs that do detect illegal substances to not detect marijuana. So we've got 2 dogs that can't be used in that capacity anymore, and I have no idea how many around the state are like that. But that's a big training piece, something we brought to the legislators and said this is going to be a big impact. It's $25,000 to just get a new canine and get the handler and that canine trained. So that's a lot of money for especially small agencies. that may not have that laying around to
Yeah,
do that.
that is a lot of money. We know one thing that's come up is whether people can use marijuana in public is up to individual cities. How is that impacting someone like you and deputies that cover many, many miles and an entire county in multiple cities? Do you have any particular cities in Olmsted County that are changing? But also just as a whole, how are, when you have a jurisdiction so large, how is that changing and complicating things?
Yeah, well, it's going to be complicated, but we're used to that in some ways. Our curfews are different in each of our cities, so we'll adjust. But City of Rochester, which is our county seat, they just had a council meeting last week, and they made some decisions and had some discussion about what they're going to do. They did not restrict it publicly yet. What they did do is they restricted until January of 2025 the ability to have any dispensaries placed in Rochester, which I don't know that they're going to be there and ready by that time anyway. But I know there's other cities around the state, and most of our small cities that we have around Rochester are all talking about public events, public situations, sidewalks, parks, things like that, and setting restrictions on that. And of course, when you add an ordinance, it's just going to, I think part of the legislative intent in this was to get away from contentious relationships and situations with people, with law enforcement. I've argued many times that this is going to create more problems and create more contentious situations between law enforcement having to enforce these ordinances, or simply just educate people on the changes in these ordinances. And you can't smoke here, you can't go here. I mean, just this week at our county fair, there's restrictions on where people can have alcohol. So it's not any different than other restrictions that we have. And we, our deputies are asked to enforce and try to educate people that, okay, during the fair, you can't have alcohol in this area where there's kids and events going on. So, it's going to be a lot of education.
Yeah, I just not be there because we're out of time. Time will tell, and we'll see how it plays out, and we'll absolutely have to have you back. Sheriff Kevin Torgerson, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Leah. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you.